Hey yo guys, it's me Samuel. I just recorded every single System of a Down song on bass, and now we are doing a tier list, so I guess let's get started. Starting with the songs I didn't record. Yeah, that's kind of an issue because I wouldn't record them from a bootleg from YouTube, so I only recorded the songs that's available to me. Okay, so I'm sorry, but Cherry, Fortress, yeah, none of the stuff of the demo tape and that kind of stuff, okay? I'm sorry. There's 3 songs that doesn't have bass, so no bass. Arto, Roulette, and Soldier Side intro. And now we're going one by one. So Sweet Pea is my favorite, but it's kind of easy. I'll put it in mid because of the tempo change in the middle section. No is one of the hardest songs I've ever played from System of a Down, of course. Tempo change and odd time signatures, and yeah, it's really hard. Sugar. Okay, the main riff is very easy, but the last part, when it gets really fast, it's not that much. I believe it's mid, maybe above Sweet Pea, right? Suggestions is an easy song. You have to be very aware of the muting strings in the main riff, right? Spider is awesome, but it's easy once you get the intro part. Maybe it's harder than Suggestions. Yeah, the Devil, I remember when I was learning it, and it's very complicated. So for me, I guess it's a hard song, not one of the hardest. And here we go, Soil, the hardest song from SOAD. There's a lot of tempo changes or bar changes, all time signatures. The riff is kind of chaotic. The chorus is chaotic too. So yeah, for me, that's the hardest song. Heads off. War for me is easy. Maybe down here. Mind. Mind for me is harder than No. But no way harder than Soil. Because there's a lot of variation. It's a long song. I don't know how to tell you. You have to study that song. People, it's easy. You just have to get used to the 12/8 bar. Or 6/8. Depends on how you count. Hubert. Hubert is easy, but you have to get a grip from the triplet feel. And then they change in the end. So I believe mid tier, right? Darts. No Brainer is an easy song. Pluck. I do struggle a little bit with the intro. I used to play the riff wrong, so it's not that easy to relearn something. So for me, it's kind of a mid song. I believe not a hard song, but just mid song. I believe, yeah, seems about right. Storage. I didn't record Storage because it's not available here in Brazil. Okay, I'm sorry guys. And Marmalade's an easy song. Maybe above Darts, I guess. Yeah, maybe that's it. So, on to Toxicity. Prison song's kind of mid. I believe it's an easy song, but I think people struggle with the middle part. So, I guess like right here, I guess. Needle was the song I struggled most from this album. It got this and all these riffs are kind of it's hard to pick that really clean, right? So for me, it's a hard song, but not harder than The Devil. Dear Dance, it's kind of mid-tier. Jet Pilot, there's a lot of accents and syncopation, and it's a fast song. So this is probably harder than Prison Song. X has this groove. Yeah, it's harder than Spiders because of the syncopation on the groove. Top Sway. It's an awesome song. The chorus is very easy, but the main riff is kind of mid-tier, I guess. And by now you're already figuring out that most songs will land in easier mid-tier, right? So for me, it's harder. No, it's easier than Dear Dance, right? Bounce, it's an easy song. Probably, I guess. Forest is a mid-tier song. It's kind of difficult, but the structure is really hard because it's kind of messy around there. So Forest for me is a mid-tier, but I think between Jet Pilot and Prison Song. Okay. ATWA, or as I call it, Achua, is the easiest song. So right here, Science, it's easy, but if you listen to it, like the guitar harmonics is playing on it one, you'll get screwed. Yeah, so you have to 1, 2, 3, 4. It's an easy song, I guess, once you figure out this. So I guess, yeah, right here with War, the two songs that have that accent. So Shimmy. Shimmy is not that hard, but it's really, it's kind of fast. So I'll probably go right here. You just have to get used to the 6 or 12/8 bar. Right, so Toxicity, above people. Both of them got the 12/8 feeling, so I guess that's it. I used to play Psycho kind of wrong. That I used to play it only on fret 2. I had to practice this, but it's not a really hard song, right? With Dear Dance because of the on the verse, right? Aerials, one of the easiest songs from the band. Down here with 8/8 right here. Johnny is a very kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's a very crazy song. The drum part was throwing me off a lot. It's hard. Let's go to the Still This album. Chacon Stew, a straightforward song, so mid and easy are going to be filled, so I had to think about where it will land. So Chacon Stew, I guess. Yeah, kind of this. Inner Vision, for me, kind of mid, the low mid tier, right? So right here. Bubbles is my favorite. I think it was my favorite from this album. I really love it. And the bass part, it's awesome, right here. Boom. It's very easy, guys. Sorry. New Guns for me was kind of easy. Not gonna lie. So New Guns, I think, will be like right here. ADD is a okay song. It's not that hard too. So I'll place it, I believe, right here. Mr. Jack, I love that intro, bro. I love that intro. But the song is not very hard, but there's the change, the tempo change at the end. So I believe a low mid tier. Ay-ay-ay-ay-oh. Or I don't know how to say it. Same easy song. Oh man. Ay-ay-ay-oh got this. And then you have to go back to the on the one and the open string. That's really hard to play. So I guess a low hard song, right? 36. It's, I don't know how to describe it because it's a really short song, but the triplet feel, it's kind of throwing me off in the beginning. I try to play it like that, but I usually rust and play like 16th groove. So I had to really think about triplets when I'm playing this song, okay? So for me, it's kind of a mid tier. Harder than Kubert, I guess. So Pictures. Amazing song, not that difficult. You have to really think about what fingers you're using to play. But otherwise, I think it's a mid song, right? So right here, Highway Song, easy song. There's the part where it goes like... I think it's an easy song, but not that easy. So probably right here with Bubbles, I guess. Yeah. The System, maybe right here, I guess. Eagle Brain, I love this song, and it's an easy song. The chorus part is kind of, it's not hard to play, but in my cover band, I play and sing at the same time, so it's not that easy. Low mid tier, right? Total Waves is going to be like down here. Streamline, I love this song. Now this is my favorite from this album. I love the main groove in 5. It's not an easy song, but it's not that hard. Probably like right here. We're going down to the Mezmerize, Hypnotize phase, and things will kind of crank up a notch. So BYOB, there's a lot going on this song. There's a lot of groove, there's a lot of tempo changes, there's a lot of bar changes, because I feel some parts in 4/4 and other parts in 12/8. So for me, it's one of the hardest songs to play. Revenga, the drum parts are awesome and really hard. The bass, not so much. Like the triplet and then the 16th notes in the same phrase. So Revenga for me, I think it's a hard song. Maybe right here. Siguro. It's fast, but it's not that hard. So Radio Video is an easy song. You have to play the octaves, and I didn't know that. I just figured out when I was transcribing it. I always used to play like bum, bum, bum only. Maybe right here. Yeah, that's good. Disco make me feel like I'm on this song. Ah, you got the fast triplet part. Maybe right here with the triplets. The triplet feel songs, right? Violent part is not a hard song. It's an easy song. I don't believe there's anything hard about it. Like here with Marmalade. Question. Let's talk about it. There's a lot of bar changes. It starts on I count like a 9/16, and then the 5/4, and then there's 4/4, there's the 12/8 in the chorus, so it's a lot. So for me, it's one of the hardest songs. I think it's harder than BYOB, for me at least, okay? It's my list, I'm sorry. You can send me yours. Tell me in the comments. SOAD Statue has one of the hardest riffs for me. For me was harder than The Devil, I believe. Yeah. Old School Hollywood's a mid song? Maybe a top tier easy song, right? Yeah, maybe. Like, down here, I guess. Lost in Hollywood is easier than Old School Hollywood, so probably like, yeah, just because of the middle section, the bridge section, when I play like really on the higher register of the bass. So Attack, the main riff is was a struggle to play it cleanly. It's a hard song, probably like here, I guess. Dreaming, the song that they never played live, the full song, right? We played this with my cover band, and it's a struggle. It's fast. It's like, and we have to sing at the same time because there's a lot of voices. So for me, Dreaming is a very hard song. If I'm just playing it, for me it's like Needles, kind of fast picking, so maybe harder than Needles, right? And easier than The Devil. Yeah, I guess. Pure Rock and Roll is an easy song. I love the bridge section, and I used to play like the guitar, do do dee do da da dee, and then I figured out that's down, down, da 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 da. I'm sorry about the singing. Right here. So Hypnotize, I think this is an easy song. There's the fast picking in the end, so maybe a mid-tier song. Now here by Shimmy, because of the fast picking part. Okay. Still in Society. I really struggle to play the main riff, and I used to play it using just 2 fingers. I had something that clicked in my mind, and I tried to play using 3 fingers. I know it's just 2 frets, but I am playing like this. But even though it's a very hard song, one of the hardest indeed. So Still in Society, I believe it's, yeah, for me it's harder than BYOB. Yeah, I think that's it. Tentative, I don't know if higher mid or lower hard. Here, I'll guess I'll play it. Fig, it's an easy song, I think, right here. Holy Mountains, an easy song, but long song, right? Right here. No, I think it's easier. Probably right here, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Vicinity of Obscenity. I know you guys like this one, and you think this is hard. and it really is. But on bass, there's a few breathing moments when we don't play. So for me, it's one of the hardest for guitar. For bass, is like a higher hard tier or a lower hardest. It's harder than satisfactory for sure. But is it harder than BYOB? I think this is it. It will hang up if you play guitar. By a lot, I guess. The main riff from She's Like Her kind of reminds me of the bridge section from Pure Rock and Roll. Yeah, I guess so. Right here. Lonely Day. There's only one part that's kind of hard or mid, I guess. The last riff in the last chorus. Because otherwise it's a very easy song, one of the easiest. I guess I did this. So this is the 6/8 or 12/8 bar songs. Soldier Side is not a hard song, probably like the Marmalade section. Easier than Marmalade, right? For the singles, Protect the Land is an easy song. The main riff has the slide thing, but I don't think that's hard enough. So to go to the mid tier, so I think easy tier, right? Right here. Yeah. Genocidal Humanoids for me is harder than Protect the Land. It's faster, last beat part really fast, probably like right here. Metro, I think the song is kind of easy. It has the tempo change, but it's not that hard, right? I think right here. Shame is one of the easiest songs I played. There's not a lot to it, so probably Shame will be like Snowblind, the last song. I struggle a little bit with Snowblind. I had to record it like 3 times. In the middle part. And it's a very long song, the mid tier, right? So I think for me it's like, so I think that's it. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any content. I'll be doing more covers and with tabs. I know you guys didn't like that I didn't put tabs in my System of a Down songs. And you can get all the tabs from my Patreon. And it really helps me to keep doing this. I have to transcribe every song, I have to study all the songs. You know the drill, right? So it's really time consuming for me. And that's the only way to make my channel continues to grow. If you stayed until now, the next band is Rage Against the Machine. And I'll play every single one of them, okay? Be sure to subscribe, leave a comment if you disagree with my list. See you next time. Bye.